I don't even know what to say really. I've literally just shot a video for 12 minutes talking my heart out, and then to realize that bloody hell, no volume has come out of that. That's been a waste of 13 freaking minutes, and it was so authentic, man. It was so authentic. So there's a few things that I want to be talking about today. Number one is about authenticity. Number two is about motivation. And number three is about the conflicts going on within Palestine and Israel. So I kind of know what I'm saying, but bear with me because the last message that I gave was so authentic that now I'm having to start again. So, right, let's get on with this. So essentially, I feel like shit today. Like, I felt so demotivated. Like, I felt so demotivated, I didn't even bother going to work today. I did not want to go to work. I've been so busy with the family, dealing with the family in my days off, right? That I haven't had any time for myself, haven't had any time for self care. And I just feel like, oh my God, I can't be asked. I really cannot be asked to do anything right now. I just want to be and relax. and Oh, so yeah, I'm just literally just chilling. In fact, I can't even be bothered to go to the gym right now, do anything. I just want to be and just relax. And I do want to talk about this thing about motivation because we go through these ups and downs, these peaks and troughs. We feel really motivated, like I felt really motivated last week. But where's that motivation gone now? So it's literally, how much can we rely on motivation? And you know, and I think we do have these. We just got to, respect that process that it does happen. Do we rely on purely motivation? No, it might be no news to you that if you rely purely on motivation, then you'll never really be consistent with anything that you do in life. Because you could be feeling motivated one day and feel like you could do everything and take on the world, and the next day you may not feel like doing anything. But it's that fine line between saying, right, okay, am I not feeling motivated because I'm feeling tired? If it's because I'm feeling tired, right, then maybe you need to rest, and that's maybe the best thing to do is to rest, right? I was giving myself a hard time for resting, but why? What's the point? What's the point in beating myself up? I need to rest. I'm human. We all need to rest, and we need to honor that process between resting, because resting is a very important part. Because if you want to be motivated, you've got to be well rested. I have these times where my sleep is great and not so great. So I don't feel like bothered. I don't feel bothered going. What? So what? What's wrong with that? I don't know what I'm saying right now, so I'm just kind of like ranting and raving to you. So I'm sorry about this. So um, I've just got asked Allah God to talk through me right now. I think authenticity is really important. To be yourself is so important. I was just watching a video on YouTube about how to be authentic, and it's literally just being you, you know, talking as you would talk normally. I'm talking to you and I'm hoping you're listening. Maybe you're not listening. Maybe you've probably clicked off this video because it's not important to you. But essentially, being you and being yourself and saying what you want to say and what you feel is so important. Otherwise, you're just going to end up faking things. I was dealing with this dilemma in my mind of what I should do. Should I follow what the algorithms tell me is the best searches, or do I do what's in my heart? And it's that fine line, fine balance of doing what's right, you know. So I'm going to be doing more authentic videos where I'm just shooting videos off the cuff, saying how I feel and seeing what happens. That's all I can do right now. Hopefully that will authenticity, if I can get it right, will shine through and you'll be able to see what I'm saying and how I'm feeling. So I definitely feel that being authentic, it's so important. And I've been struggling with that. I've been really struggling. Hence why I've been getting help, watching YouTube videos to stay consistent with being authentic. So yeah, I want to talk about this thing about this massive situation that's going on right now in Gaza and Palestine. And what really annoys me is that right now we're going through a huge humanitarian crisis. So many people being killed. I don't need to bore you with the details. You already know what's going on in Gaza with the murders that's going on, the terrorism that's going on right now. And I do feel, I mean, we as Muslims are addressing the murders and the atrocities going on right now. But the thing that we forget to mention is this: is in the Quran it says, if you kill one person, it's as if you killed the whole of humanity. It doesn't say if you kill one Muslim, is you killed the rest of humanity. It says if you kill one person, you've killed the whole of humanity. So what we forget to kind of acknowledge is that not only are Muslims being killed, but human beings are being killed. Likewise, we need to also acknowledge the human beings that were killed in Israel. Like supposedly, if it was Hamas, 1,300 people were killed, and I think is ridiculous. And we need to take into account that human beings are being killed. It's a human being, and we need to acknowledge as human beings. As Muslims, like, I feel that some Muslims can be very, very double standard. They're all about, crying for help while Muslims are being killed, and that's very important. They're human beings, so yeah, we need to treat them. But human beings around the world are being slaughtered left, right, and center, and we also need to acknowledge that. We need to acknowledge that the fact that one person's being killed, and it's as if the rest of humanity being killed. It isn't just an exclusive thing for Muslims. It's a human thing. Bloody get this through your head. I'm feeling quite self-conscious right now as I'm talking. I don't know why. Because I've never been so raw and authentic where I don't edit videos. I'm not editing this video. It is what it is. But it's all a part and the parcel of being authentic, right? Life is weird, isn't it? It's like this roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. I do feel with all that's going on right now, is that there's a divine will behind this, and there's a greater, bigger lesson behind this that we all will eventually see. Eventually, we will see that there's this message behind what's going on, and there's a greater wisdom behind all of this. So let's just ride this over. And I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I know it's hard what you're going through, whatever you're going through in life, whether it be the suffering that's going on in Palestine and Gaza, whether it's your own suffering. We just have to see this through right now. We have to pray it through. We have to meditate it through. We have to do everything. We have to really summon everything that we ever have right now to get through this moment. And remember, prayer and meditation are very vibrational, especially prayer, especially when you do this with good feeling, when there's authentic, genuine feeling behind this compassion, love. All of these feelings that are generated through prayer is so vibrational. So if you pray for the people out there in Gaza, Palestine, Israel, whatever it is, that is getting rippled through in ways that you and I cannot even see and imagine, that this healing is being passed on. And so we've got to keep up with our prayers and our meditations and do what's best for humanity. Do what's best for you. You see, you're probably bored already watching this video, right? Some of you probably already clicked off, but if you're still watching this video, I love you, man. I absolutely love you. You're a legend. I'm trying to speak from my heart and not my head. So if I take a few deep breaths, then bear with me. I know you're doing your best. You really are. And you don't need other people telling you what you should and shouldn't do. You watching this video is you doing your best. You being in bed resting is you doing your best. You being out there doing what you need to do is you doing your best. And that is all that's important. Nothing else is important. The fact that me and you are having this discussion right now with authenticity, I hate to mention it again, is so important. That we have these real dialogues that are very heartfelt, heart connected. We can't have these fluffy, surface level conversations anymore. Those days are done. People are craving for authenticity. People are craving for people to be listened to. And we're not in a world where people want to listen to anyone. We just want to get about our own business. But the fact that someone's going through something, just to have your heart and ears listening is so important. People need that. That's a level of healing. That's a basic level of healing. I work at my dad's place. I work at a curry house, okay? I literally, I don't ask all the customers because I am a bit kind of introverted sometimes, and I do find it a bit challenging sometimes trying to raise a conversation. But when I do ask these questions, I always listen with my heart and my ears. and really be there for them. Because in that moment and that conversation, that could be something that someone needs right there and then, that could be healing for them. And that gives them that level of clarity of where and how to take their life forward. Connection, authenticity is the way. Oh God, I love you guys. I love you guys. If you've been listening so far, I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. You know, it's not easy trying to express how you feel, but the fact that I've got a bloody channel for me to express and vent how I'm feeling is beautiful, man. I wish you guys could join in. You got to join in with me. Just set up a YouTube channel. Just press record. Before you press record, just tune in with your heart like this. Take a few deep breaths. And ask, oh Allah, oh God, what message is it that you have? And share this through me in this moment in time. And then press record. And just be free flow and say what you need to say. Say what you need to say and keep doing that. And that is one of my intentions. I'm going to be as authentic as possible. Of course, appease a bit of the algorithms and maybe create a nice thumbnail and a good search title and whatnot using ChatGPT. It's so good. It's so good for me to just say what I need to say and not give a shit. Anyway, I love you. Keep going, brother. Keep going, sister. We have got this. I want you to stay strong as much as possible. You are needed at this time. You are needed right now in this time. We need you. We need you, man. We need you. We need you to stay strong and stay strong in you, in your sovereignty, in what God has given you as a purpose. Even though you may not know what this thing called purpose is, and that's fine. Just shoot record. God knows who's listening to you or me. You never know who's listening. And we've got to keep it up. We've got to do this. Me and you, we're in this together. We can do this, all right? Stay strong, people. Stay strong. I love you.